As communication students from day one of freshman year, we are taught in communications classes, don't be the story, report on the story. We read a book called Crime and Punishment by Gary Smith, who had a main character whose name was Richie Parker. Richie Parker and another female student committed a sexual act in the stairwell of the high school they attended. As a result of the sexual act, the girl screamed rape on Richie. Richie now has a criminal charge on him that follows him the rest of the way through high school into college. Richie is trying to be a freshman at a college, trying to get a scholarship to play basketball. He's an amazing basketball player. He can't get into any colleges. Why can't he get into colleges? A, it's because of the sex charge he has against him. B, it's because a reporter goes to all of the colleges before he can get there and have a meeting with the dean of students and the athletic director to get the scholarship to play basketball and say, hey, do you know you're about to accept a kid into your college who has a criminal background for being a sex offender? Most of these colleges don't do any research, don't do their homework. They don't know that Richie is a sexual offender. And the next day, they have a meeting with the press, they have a meeting with everybody and say, no, we're not accepting this kid as being a part of our school. He's not allowed to come here, he's a registered sex offender. This creates PR nightmares for institutions looking to accept Richie into their programs. This reporter toes the line of being the story versus reporting on the story. As reporters, we are forced every day in our jobs to push our audience to the edge of the cliff and almost make them fall over going too far into the story. But we're supposed to get them to that edge right as they're about to fall over. We pull them back into reality and let them draw their own conclusions about the story and about the facts of the story. This reporter was well over that line, well over that edge. He went to the institutions and basically, to use basketball terms, boxed out Richie, who was trying to play basketball for those schools. That is not good reporting. That is not fair for Richie. Yes, Richie made a mistake. He made a horrible mistake. He's a registered sex offender now. But if you ask Richie's family, Richie's friends, Richie's loved ones, everybody will attest to how amazing a guy Richie was. And Richie still is. Richie, yes, he did make one mistake, but he deserves another chance. This reporter who was going around and getting to schools and institutions before Richie can is doing an unethical thing. He is to report on the story and that's it. He is to go no further than just to report on the story. There's a very fine line us as reporters toe. This reporter in the story is well over that line, and I do not think that he is playing by the ethics of reporting in Richie's case.